See, initially today we said got to break down the 78s because that's a hidden pivot. And that was used for support first. And then the contra, there's a contra because overnight, obviously the high was up here, 89.75. So bounces are contras, and then the whole point is, can we break this IB down? The first part of the day is IB. Who wins? We come out the bottom, so stops are hit. All the traders going the wrong way, their stops get hit, and then we break. And once we come this way, the expectation is to come through the rain line. Sometimes it will hold exactly, but I've noticed the last year, no, comes through it. And after a big move like this, you know, my expectation was that once we started back down this road, all those traders that were wrong would come out. Minimum target usually for this is at 75, minimal. Because that's the power zone, right? 78 to 75. The boys have to defend that if in fact they're going to keep this charade going. So lunchtime is coming in. We said probably get some bounce coming in. There's a legitimate target below us, 74.25 to 73.5, and if we get down there, anything goes. But my advice: be cautious. Win with a trailer. Don't win with, you know, just closing your eyes and jumping in at 78 and saying this is going to work. Now, there's a controlled pullback from what I considered to be overbought territory. And we said buy pullbacks until it doesn't work. Now, as a bigger boy, they'll be thinking about position for next week. For people going home, you and me, without taking positions, that's not a concern for us. All we know is we were overdone and we needed a pullback. Today we got one. Great. Still got to see where we close today. This is an attempt at an angel has not held. And don't forget, this is all unauctioned territory. We said we blew through here. So right now we are revolving around this idea of, okay, those traders are trapped. These traders finally that were held at bay are now rescued. And all we know is we're testing the mid-70s. Don't make it any more complicated than that. We've said this had to happen. The question was when. Today's Friday. Somebody wants profits. And somebody from the long side is going to want profits before the end of the day also. And I love this area to be retested. And this will become a pivot area. We know that. So today's resistance still intact. All we know. Testing for support. So all we know. And this is all on auction territory. So we said when we got down there, it's going to be guessing. Going to be using ideas like Fibos and ratios and proportions. keep an eye on the daily chart. And I said it would be doubtful that we could just plunge. This is not a pullback. It's profit taking. And the weeklies are figuring out this area right here is probably support. And if not, then anything goes.